Hello everyone and welcome back to Hannah's Happy Home. Today's video is going to be several days of cleaning, packing, meal prep, prepping for a trip, and stay tuned until the very end of this video because I'll be showing you everything that I'm packing, how to pack when you're traveling with kids, and also tips for traveling with kids. I'll show you what I packed in my kids' backpacks for the airplane and my diaper bag, and just all of those details. So I hope that you enjoyed today's video and that it can give you a lot of motivation, inspiration, and hopefully some tips and ideas. Also wanted to add that at the end of this video, I'll also show a couple of clips of our trip and the traveling. So I'm starting off here in the kitchen this morning, getting it cleaned up, and I was also prepping my sourdough bread. This had been rising overnight and it was time to bake it this morning. I got that into my proofing basket. I'll link my whole sourdough kit down below. I've really loved it. It comes with everything that you need. So I put that bread into the fridge and then I preheated the oven to 500 degrees. While the oven is heating up, I'm going ahead and getting out all of our vitamins, sorting out how many vitamins we'll need for the whole trip, and then I put the kids' vitamins in a baggie, and then Jalen and I's vitamins I just put in a little container. My Synbiotic container was empty, so I just put all of our vitamins in there. It worked out great. It's a nice little container. If you have any tips for what to store your vitamins in when you're traveling, please leave them down below. I usually just use a little baggie or something, but I'm sure that there's probably something on Amazon that I could use when traveling to store our vitamins that would be a lot easier. I'm going to finish getting this kitchen cleaned up while that sourdough is baking. The sourdough has to bake at 500 for 20 minutes with the lid on, and then you take the lid off and bake it 10 more minutes at 450. So that will give me just enough time to finish cleaning up this kitchen. I was washing the dishes, and then once the boys are done eating breakfast, they're going to help me empty the dishwasher. I'm also washing these little lunch boxes that I had gotten off of Amazon. They're basically like a snack box. You couldn't really fit a whole lunch in here. I'm going to take these on the trip for the boys. You'll see me fill these a little bit later with snacks, but I just want to fill these up with a variety of snacks and then have them in the boys' backpacks just for an easy, fun snack on the plane while they're watching a movie or playing games. They can just set it right up on the tray table instead of having a lot of different baggies of snacks in their backpacks. It's been 20 minutes, so time to take the lid off and lower the oven temperature to 450. I reset a timer for 10 minutes and now I'm loading up this dishwasher, wiping off the countertops, and just finishing up the kitchen. I'm trying to work at getting some cleaning done this morning before I start packing. I wanted to leave with a clean house, and then also we were having friends over the next day, so I wanted to have a clean house for that as well. So just going to try and at least get this main area of the house cleaned up today. The sourdough bread is now done and it turned out delicious, nice and warm with some butter and jelly on there. It made for a great breakfast. While I'm going through the house cleaning, I'm trying to gather anything from that room that I'll be packing. So this is everything out of the kitchen that I want to pack. I've got Levi's bib. This is from Mushy, and then his little snack container is also from Mushy. I got both of these on Amazon, so I'll put the link for them down below. I've got the boys' snack containers, the vitamins. So now I'm moving on to quickly tidying up the living room, the dining room, wiping off the dining room table. I want to tidy up my office, and then I also really want to clean our couches, before we leave, and then also before our company comes. There was a lot of popcorn in between there, a lot of milk and sticky spots across the couch. I don't mind cleaning these couches though, because they're so easy to clean compared to our cloth couches. It seems like Levi has spilled so many different drinks on these couches since we've gotten them, but it's no big deal because I can just quickly wipe it off. Let me know down below in the comments if you've got any upcoming trips or maybe a trip later this fall. I can't believe it's already almost fall. We're here into the second week of August already. This year has just flown by so fast. But this trip that we are going on here tomorrow, as I'm doing this voiceover, we're leaving tomorrow. We are heading to my mom and dad's house to do a little patio makeover for them, visit with family, and then we are driving up to Pennsylvania to visit more family because most of my family is in Pennsylvania. That's where I grew up. And then we're hoping to take a second fun trip this fall, but we'll see if that happens. So the living room is clean. I've moved on to cleaning up the office, wanted to wipe down my desk and the chairs in here. And once this was tidied up, I was also going through and seeing what I needed to get out of my office that we were going to pack. We will be filming on this trip since we're doing that patio makeover, so I have to pack my camera, batteries, charger, camera stand, microphone, memory cards, all of the things that we'll need for filming. Okay, so it's time for a quick lunch break, and Jalen and I are going to be having these Factor meals for lunch today. A big thank you to Factor for sponsoring today's video. We love Factor's meals. We usually get one box at least once a month, but if I'm having a really busy month, I like to get 2 boxes, and we've been getting Factor boxes for the last couple of months. We love their meals. They're always so delicious and quick and easy. I got my Factor box for this week because I didn't want to have to go to the grocery store and get a bunch of ingredients for meals when we're going to be leaving on this trip in a couple of days. So I just had my Factor box come this week. This week so far, we've had like garlic chicken, herb crusted chicken, green beans, a pasta dish. Every meal that we had this week was just delicious. And we've been looking forward to these 2 meals that we're having today. It's black pepper shrimp pasta and pesto salmon. So these meals are fresh, never frozen meals. They're chef prepared, dietitian approved, no prep, no mess. When you're ready to eat, you take the cover off, poke a couple holes in the plastic, put it in the microwave, and it's ready to eat in less than 2 minutes. If you guys want to try out Factor, I do have an awesome discount code for you guys. You can get up to 50% off by using my code HAPPY50. And I'll have the link to Factor down below. So just click my link and then use my code HAPPY50, and that'll get you up to 50% off. Would highly recommend. Definitely go and give it a try. Their meals are delicious and just so easy. As you can see, it's ready to eat in under 2 minutes. Okay, so it's 2 days later, and on this day I'm planning to get all of the laundry done and also start the packing. I'm doing a little bit of cleaning as well. I came into Levi's room to grab anything that I need to pack for him, any laundry that's in here. So I'm just going ahead and tidying up, also finding a few toys that I can pack for him. Like I said, I will show you at the end of this video what all I'm packing in my diaper bag to keep him occupied on our 2 different flights. I was going through my everyday diaper bag, seeing what I wanted to pack into my travel bag, and just collecting everything right here on top of the dresser. I counted out 7 diapers to put in my travel bag for Levi, and that's all the diapers that I'm taking because I ordered a small pack of diapers on Amazon, had them shipped to my mom's house a couple of days ago. That way I don't have to pack a ton of diapers in the suitcase and they take up extra room. If you can ship diapers like that to the place that you're staying, it's always really helpful, especially if you're trying to pack light. We're trying to only take carry-ons and it's a 7-day trip, so we need the space in the suitcase. I keep all of our luggage and travel items on the left side of Levi's closet, so I was getting out our carry-on suitcases here, and this one that I'm showing you right here, I just recently purchased from Walmart, and it was only $30. I decided to give it a try, and it is really good quality. It's better quality than the $60 suitcase that I got on Amazon, so would highly recommend. I'll link it down below. And a few other things I recently ordered are these shoes for Levi. He's grown out of all of his shoes, so he needed some new little slip-on sneakers for the trip. I found these also on Amazon and they were a pretty good price. They seem like they'll be really comfy and easy to slip on and off. I also got a second pair of my favorite shoes for Levi, which are these little moccasins. They're only $14 on Amazon. They've got them in a bunch of different sizes, but they do run a little bit big. I had gotten him the next size up thinking that he would fit in these. They are 18 to 24 months. But they were a little bit too big on him, so I just had to order another pair of the 12 to 18 months. So keep that in mind. They do run about one size too big, but I really love these. They are just the perfect first shoe for your baby. So now I'm taking everything over to my bedroom. I'm just collecting everything into one pile. When I'm packing, I like to bring everything into our bedroom, the suitcases, the clothing that I'm packing for the kids, anything that I'm packing that's coming from the kitchen, you know, that we've collected over the last couple of days. I'm just collecting it all in the corner of our bedroom. It just makes packing a lot easier for me to bring everything to one spot before I organize it and pick out our outfits. So I did take the sheets off of our bed and got those started in the washer. I really needed to wash our sheets, and it's going to be nice to come back home to clean sheets and hopefully a slightly clean house. I am trying to clean as I go, so I tidied up our bedroom, and I'm also trying to gather the laundry. You might be freaking out that I'm washing my shoes in the kitchen sink, but I took the grate out of the sink and then I'll be scrubbing the sink once I'm done washing my shoes. But this is just the best spot to wash them. They had gotten really dirty and I feel like it's not picking up on camera just how dirty these shoes were, but I was able to get them looking basically brand new again. So first thing, I got them wet with cold water. I've heard that you don't want to use hot water on your shoes, so I try to never wash them with hot water. So I got them wet, and then I took a wet sponge and I put some dish soap and also baking soda on that sponge, and then started to scrub the shoes, and I scrubbed the entire shoe with that sponge, let it sit for a little bit, and then rinsed it off and dried it. As you can see, they are now looking brand new, and I try to keep this sponge and that old toothbrush in its own special place so that I know that these two items are only for washing shoes. I took those shoes outside, tied them up on the clothesline so that they could dry out in the fresh air, and then I am continuing on getting some laundry going here. I was trying to get all of this laundry done by the end of the day so that I could pack all of our clothes the next day. Okay, it's the next morning. The night before, we had folded all of the laundry. We got the sheets back on the bed. So now I need to sort through this folded laundry, put away what I'm not packing, and then set aside what I will be packing. Before I start picking out outfits and packing, I like to have the bedroom clean and the bed made because I'll be sorting out all of our clothing onto the bed before I put it into the suitcases. That just makes it a lot easier for me. Instead of getting things and putting them right into the suitcase, I put everything that I'll be packing for each person onto the bed, and then I take everything and put it into the suitcase. So I headed over to the boys' bedroom and gathered up all of the clothing that I knew I would be packing, brought that over to my bedroom, I stacked it on the floor, and then I sorted through it and made a stack of t-shirts for each day, pants, socks, pajamas, and also their travel outfits. So once I had all of the clothing laid out on the bed, then I put it into the suitcase, and I was able to fit all 3 boys' clothes into one carry-on suitcase, and then the second carry-on suitcase will be for Jalen and I's clothing. I just recently got this bag to use as a travel bag. It's from Azaria. It's their La Mer Grande diaper bag, and they have 3 different sizes of this bag. So I have the mini bag that I use for everyday use, and then they have a regular size, and then this grand size. Azaria has got so many cute diaper bags, backpacks, purses, accessories. They just restocked their Luxe products. I'll have the link for them down below. I really love their bags, and you can get 10% off with my coupon code. I'll have that come up here on the screen. But now we are back out in the kitchen, and I am going to pack some snacks for the trip. When you're traveling with kids, it's important to pack a lot of snacks. It's something that will keep them occupied. And also, you don't want to be having to buy snacks in the airport because they are just crazy expensive. We will be getting lunch in the airport, but we won't have to buy any snacks or drinks because we'll have all of these snacks, and then we'll also have our water bottles. I'm also going to cook up some breakfast sausage and scrambled eggs, mix that together and have it in a container in the fridge. That way the night before we leave, I can make some breakfast burritos with this egg and sausage mixture and some shredded cheese, wrap that up in some tortillas, put all of those burritos in a bag, and then that night I'll also make some espresso shots to put in the fridge. That way when we get up at 4 a.m. to head to the airport, I just have to pull our burritos out of the fridge, heat them up, wrap them in aluminum foil to take in the truck for our breakfast, and then I can also mix together our iced coffees really quickly because I'll already have the espresso shots made and in the fridge. I like to prep as much as I can the night before, especially when we have to leave so early in the morning. Okay, so I'm finally done with all the laundry and the packing. This right here is everything that we're taking for the 5 of us for 7 days. So I've got 2 carry-on suitcases, and then each of us will have a backpack. So this black backpack is Jalen's, and he will be carrying all of the camera equipment, the camera stand, the laptop, the chargers, all of the electronics. And then I've got my car seat bag back there for Levi's car seat. This here is my diaper bag from Azaria. I'll give you a closer look at everything that I packed in there in a second. This is Levi's little bag, and then we've got the boys' backpacks. I got these backpacks at Walmart last year. They were only about $10 a piece and just really great durable backpacks. So this carry-on suitcase from Walmart has all the clothing for the 3 boys. And then this suitcase that I gotten from Amazon last year has all of Jalen and I's clothing. And I'll show you quickly what the boys have in their backpacks. They are ages 9 and 6. And it's so easy to travel with kids when they're 9 9 and 6 compared to a toddler. They can entertain themselves. They have their iPad, their headphones, their snacks, and they are good to go. They've got their water bottles in the side pocket, so I have my water bottle as well. I'll have Levi's bottle in his little backpack, and I just leave them all empty until we go through security, and then we can fill up everybody's water bottle. So the boys each have matching wireless headsets, and these can connect together. So if they want to watch a movie together on the iPad, these come with a wire that you can just connect them both together, and then they can each have headphones and watch the same movie. And here is that iPad. They don't really ever get to play on the iPad. It's just for trips, so they will probably be on this the entire time. When one is playing a game on it, the other one will be watching. They'll have their snacks, so I know this will keep them occupied the whole time. And then they each have their snack box that I packed. They're really excited about those. Kyle has his Bible case, and inside his Bible case he's got his Bible, his journal, all of that for church. In the bottom of his backpack he has a gallon-sized baggie of random Legos. They wanted to bring some Legos with them. They obviously won't be playing with these in the airplane because they would just get lost. They go everywhere, but these are so that they can play Legos at my mom's house, at my brother's house, and then also we do have a 3.5 hour layover. So if we can find a quiet corner during that 3.5 hours, they could just like sit over in the corner and build Legos to help pass the time. And Kyle is carrying that cord that will connect both of their headsets together. I've learned over the last 9 years of flying with kids that you don't want to pack a ton of stuff. Don't fill the bags up with toys. They won't play with them all, especially the age that the boys are at. Like I said, they'll probably just be on the iPad or watching movies or something. And then Kyle did also bring some chapter books. He loves the Magic Tree House books, so he'll be reading these on the plane or maybe during our layover. And then he also brought that book as well. And he's got 2 granola bars in that front pouch. That is everything that is in my 9-year-old's backpack. And now I'll show you what is inside Owen's backpack. So he had a little bit more room in his backpack than Kyle, so I just put the iPad in there. And then he's got the same wireless headphones. I'll link these. They're from Amazon. They do come in a 2-pack, and then they also come with a charger and the wire that connects them together. He's got his snack box as well. He's got his water bottle in the side, and then down in here he's got an Etch-a-Sketch. Little things like this are great where it's just one piece. You don't have a bunch of pencils or crayons. It's just one item, less stuff to lose, and then he can draw on this. He also has a gallon-sized baggie of Legos. Like I said, not for on the plane, but maybe for during the layover, and then of course at my mom's house and my brother's house. And then in this front pouch he has a writing tablet, another great item because it's just one piece. You do have the little pencil, but that clicks in there, so you won't lose that. I also stuck this down in there. Either he can play with this or Levi will have fun just popping all of these. And then he's got a granola bar in there as well. So that is everything that is in my 6-year-old's backpack. My 1-year-old doesn't have anything in his backpack yet. I'm probably just going to put like his 2 little stuffed animals in there. Okay, so now I'm going to show you what's inside my backpack. I recently got this backpack and I'm so excited about it. It is from Azaria and it's the largest size that they have of this backpack. So I have the mini version for everyday use, and then they have like a regular size and then this large grand size. This is just the perfect travel bag. I can either hold it from this handle or it has this handle to put over my shoulder, and then it also of course is a backpack. So there's a pocket back here which I just have a little book for Levi, and then it's got the 2 side pouches, but right now I just have 3 of his little cars stuffed in here. He loves these cars right now, and so I just brought 3. This is something that he can play with on the tray table, or he just likes to run them over his legs and stuff. I don't have anything in the front pouch, but this is magnetic and it's a great place to slide your wallet when you're in between like checking your bags and then going through security. It's just a nice spot to slide your wallet down in there. And then it does also have the zipper on the side, which is another great spot for your wallet. And then I've got my 30-ounce Stanley on this side. Really love this water bottle. This is the first trip that I'm taking it on, and it fits perfectly in this side pocket. Like I said, I will just leave the water bottles empty until we go through security, and then you can fill them up. They usually have at quite a few different places in between terminals, like near the bathrooms, they'll have areas where you can fill up water bottles. This bag can hold so much stuff. I have a lot in here, but I could definitely fit even more. Okay, so Levi Levi just came over here, which is not a good thing. He's seen all of the snacks. Those are for the trip, okay? So we've got a baggie of goldfish. When you're traveling with a toddler, snacks are key, especially little snacks like this where you can just feed them one at a time, make it last, stretch it out. It keeps them occupied for a while. And another tip, don't bring everything out right away. Like as soon as you're sitting on the plane, don't bring out all of the snacks and all of the toys. Try to make it last the entire flight. Bring out one snack at a time and wait until you absolutely need it. Just bring out one toy at a time. He really loves this little toy right now, so I made sure to stick that in there. And like I said, don't overpack. Just bring a few key toys that you know that he's loving, that he's actually going to play with. And he's at the age where he'll probably watch a movie, so he can be watching a movie and eating his snacks. And speaking of snacks, I do also have this in here. I really love this for especially the age that he's at right now. This is from Mushy. I ordered it on Amazon. You can fill this up with Cheerios, little snacks. I'll probably put whatever snack he's eating at the time. I'll just put it inside of here, hand it to him, and this keeps him occupied. He really loves this. He can hold on to it while he's watching a movie and just reach his hand in there and get one snack at a time. This is a great little toy from Love Every, especially for traveling because it comes in this little bag, and there was some extra room in here, so I put his little motorcycle, which he really loves this, so I know that he's going to be excited about that. One little Lego guy that he can play with, and then here is the actual toy from Love Every that came in this bag. So this is great for keeping him occupied because you can just slowly put each piece through the string and stack it all up. This keeps him occupied for a long time, so this is great. Anything like this makes a great travel toy. Next, I've got a big package of wipes right on top. I just brought an entire package instead of bringing my little like travel size thing that I usually put in my diaper bag. I just brought an entire pack because you're going to be using these during the entire travel day to wipe down their hands, their face, the tray. The other kids will probably need them to wipe off their hands, and you can just never have too many baby wipes when you're traveling with kids, so I wanted to be sure that I had an entire pack. I have 7 diapers down in here tucked into this side pouch, and then I did also ship a small package of diapers to my mom's house through Amazon. That way I didn't have to pack diapers into our suitcase, and they are just there at my mom's house waiting for us. I've got an extra outfit down in this other pouch. You always want to bring an extra outfit, maybe even 2 extra outfits, especially if you're not actually traveling with carry-on suitcases and you're checking your bag. You want to be sure that you have some extra outfits, maybe even an extra t-shirt for yourself, because you never know what could happen. Your toddler could randomly throw up, or your baby, or they could spill food on you. You just don't know what's going to happen, so even tucking an extra t-shirt for yourself might be really helpful. This back pouch is magnetic, and I've just got my wallet slid down in there. It'll probably go in the front pouch once we're in the airport and I'm pulling it out a lot. I've got his passy clip down in here, and then just some little packs of snacks. I'm also bringing his bib. This bib is also from Mushy. I got it on Amazon, and I just decided to pack it in the diaper bag because when we're eating a meal in the airport or he's eating snacks on the plane, this will help to make his outfit last longer, and it's just really nice to have with you for the entire day. I do have a book down in here for him. I'm not 100% sure if I'll be taking this yet, but if I do take it, this is a book that will keep him occupied for a long time. And if you're picking a book to take, just take one book and make sure that it's something like this that has a lot of activities for him to do on each page. Of course, you want to take a diaper changing pad with you. You don't want to just be laying them down on the changing table, especially in an airport. This is my one from Azaria. Really love this, and I've just got that down in there. And then this little pouch, also from Azaria. I love the color of this and the stripes. I want to get a couple more of these because these are just the perfect size, even for my little mini everyday diaper bag. Just to keep a couple of these in your bag, and then you don't just have everything thrown in there. You actually have it organized in these little pouches. So this has things like lotion, tissues, just personal care items in there. And then down in here, I've got more snacks. You can see I've got a baggie of Cheerios, and then also that baggie of applesauce pouches. Snacks are key, like I said, with toddlers. His little hairbrush, and then these 2 kind breakfast bars for me. So that is all that I'm taking. And then over here is our travel outfits. I always like to lay out our travel outfits, especially if we are leaving for the airport early in the morning. Tomorrow morning we have to leave at 4 a.m. for the airport, so we don't want to be picking out an outfit at 4 a.m. It's going to make it so much easier to just get up, grab our outfits, get dressed, and we can just head right out the door. For the kids, I always like to be sure to pack them comfy clothes for traveling and then shoes that are really easy for them to slip on and off. I just got these sneakers for the boys. They just have a Velcro strap, no tying, which is super easy. Kids don't have to take off their shoes to go through security, but I know that on a long flight they'll want to slip their shoes off just to get comfy probably, so they'll just be really easy to slip on and off. Levi's shoes are from Amazon. I'll link them down below. These are also really easy to slip on and off. And these are also the only shoes that we're taking, which really helps if you can travel in the shoes that you're going to be wearing for the whole trip. You have way more room in your suitcase because shoes take up a lot of room in a suitcase. Your second pair of shoes could be something that slips in a suitcase really easily, like a flip-flop or just like a little slip-on shoe. We're just going to wear our sneakers the whole trip. We're going to be doing some projects, a lot of walking, so we're just taking sneakers for this trip. And that is it. We are packed, ready to go. The last thing I need to get done before we leave is to edit this video and do the voiceover and everything. So I'm going to close it off here and go start editing, and I'll put a few little clips of our travel day here at the end of the video.